Raja is leading by example and hopes to encourage more members of his community to get involved in conservation work.
Bangladesh,
yes,
they speak Bengali, but the dialect is so different.
yeah.
I can't understand it.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to speak their, language because it's so difficult and they won't understand me.
He's an active member of the Bangladeshi community and holds regular information surgeries in his home.
The biggest problem we have is people in this area. What they do is they're happy where they are and they are uninformed about environment, what the problem that leads to and climate change and everything. So when I was approached about BTCV project and programs, I was really interested and I wanted to find out more about it and see what kind of things are involved so I can go learn something and come back and pass the information on.
Well, we're at Clayton Vale today. It's the background to the project site is really looking back in history. There's quite a lot of industrial heritage on the site. BTCV have been involved in the site, doing some work on the pond, but mainly on the steps. It's quite a steep-sided valley, and there's a lot of set of steps which are quite long that enable people to use the site from the housing estates above and get access down into the vale itself. So that's really good. What we've been trying to do is to replace these steps, to fix them up and make them a little bit easier for people to use.
I don't know who the other volunteers will be. I'm not really sure whether they'll be the same age as me, older or younger. I'm not really sure because I haven't got a clue who I'll be meeting. So I'm looking forward to meeting them as well.
You've got a glove on your hand and for some reason it does jump out of the notch that you're cutting. It'll give you a bit more protection to your hand. And I used to have a very nasty scar there from when I didn't do it that could parade around.
I was explained how to cut a stub and the way how to handle the saw, how to measure the stub. And the way it was explained to me, I found it really easy to actually cut it and make it into a perfect size.
So if we put the stub, obviously that way around so that it's nice and neat up to the steps, and I'll leave you to do this in a second with Jake. That's all right, you take a break. I think Raj really seemed to enjoy the sawing, although it was getting him quite poofed out, and that's one thing that we've got to make sure that we're aware of when new volunteers come along, is that they're not being pushed too hard, that they feel that they can take breaks. It is a relaxed group, so whenever anybody's feeling a little bit tired, they can take breaks and step back from it.
It's Raj's first day today. It's the first time he's done something like this. He seemed to really enjoy it. We told him what to do and he got on with it. I hope he'll come back and all join a similar group to this. To join the group, all you do is you turn up at the meeting point and you just jump on the minibus and that's it, you're away. You just come down and come back if you feel like it.
The most rewarding thing was seeing the task finished and feeling it's done and we did a good job.
We do have some people who only come out in their annual leave from holidays. Other people will be here every week. It's really just up to the volunteers of how much time they'd like to commit to us.
The Spring Into Action campaign has got events near to everyone in the UK, so please join in. It's happening between May and June. Anybody can volunteer, you don't need to be qualified, you haven't got to be fully abled. Basically, you've just got to have the get up and go to want to volunteer. Everybody has something to give.